Hey there, my fellow entrepreneurs. So I'm back here to give you an update on how my master degree in entrepreneurship and innovation is going. If you didn't watch my previous video, I told you guys how the first weeks on this master program went. So I'm gonna leave a link down below in case you didn't watch it, so you can watch it and then you watch this one. All right. So with no further ado, let's go to how those weeks were and let's get you updated. Hello everyone. So this is Thiago Mazel from BritzLink.com here. If you don't know me, I'm studying currently a master degree in entrepreneurship and innovation. And in my website and my channel here, we talk all about how to create your own business, an online business or a physical business. That is totally up to you, but we'll teach you strategies or how to create your business and how to move on with it. All right. So if you didn't follow my previous videos, I left the link in the description so you can check it out. But definitely when I stopped from the previous video, we had a business failure guest lecture talking about his failures on some of his business. It was quite a heavy class, but to be quite honest, it's super important to hear from that because failure, it's a common thing within entrepreneurs, but the way you deal with failure is what gonna tell you if you can be successful or not for the future opportunities that you will come across. And not many people like to discuss and talk about business failures because they're not so pleasant to talk about, but it's really important the lessons you can take from a business failure so you can improve things, apply them, and have better business in the future. All right, so it was pretty intense and heavy to think about those sort of things. He gave like lots of real examples, and he created situations where the class had to discuss in smaller groups, and we would have to come up with different solutions for that problems that he came across. And it was really interesting to talk about that. Again, heavy and difficult to talk about it, but also important and really good to address those issues. So it was really nice class, and I really enjoyed that. All right. So for the week 4, we had to deliver a literature review assignment. So for all the articles we were reading during that week, we had to do it with one specific article and go deep on that article to present for the other classmates. So every group had a different article, and we all created like a really specific topic and made a presentation over that. And the next day we got all the cases that we're gonna use for the oral exam, because the oral exam would be on the next Monday on week 5, but we had this week to prepare ourselves. So read all the articles, read all the case studies, and we would have to relate all this theory and apply it to the case studies that we're gonna be on the test. So they provided like 3 study cases. We had to go through them, and they would just make you correlate the theory with those cases. All right. Besides that, we also created one personal slide, like introducing ourselves to our mentors, because that was the first contact we have with the mentors in the program, in the mentorship program. So we prepared one slide only, and Craig, who is our director, shared both our slides from the students with the mentors, and also the mentors slide with us, the students, so we both get to know each other and learn more about all the mentors and what are their expertise and what they have experiences with. So that was pretty much how it went this week. We also got a workshop with one of the mentors about values and team formation. So that was quite interesting to discuss. It is not something that you think too much about. When you're creating a team, you want to share the same values, so the work that you're gonna do will be directed in a sense that you will be happy with. So it is really important to discuss those as well. So for the week 5, as I mentioned, we had the oral exam, which was quite hard, to be honest, because there were a lot of articles to read and to memorize all the theory within those articles, so it was quite challenging. The study cases were small and really nice to digest, but again, if you're gonna correlate that with like 20 articles more or less, or it is really difficult because there's a lot of content and a lot of theories that you have to memorize to make all those connections. And to be quite honest, memory is not my strength, so yeah, I really struggled with that part. But I studied hard, and let's hope I got enough score to pass that subject, right? So besides the oral exam, we had the mentorship program introduction. So basically, our director got in touch with us and the mentors. We did a call, everyone together, and it was pretty nice to get to know them. So there was also like speed dating with the mentors. So we got to speak like 5 minutes with each mentor, and then you swap and talk to another mentors. And it was really nice to get to know them and interact with them before we get assigned to one mentor specifically. Because since everything is going online, it's more difficult to get to know and straighten your relationship with everyone. So doing those sort of speed dating, just like they did, it's nice because you have like 5 minutes with a different mentor and a different person. You kind of get to know people better, so it was pretty nice on that side. Besides that, we also had the introduction to our entrepreneurial marketing course, which is going to be taught by our program director, and it was super nice. He told us about marketing strategies that they're going to use and everything, so on and so forth. But the best part is that now we're going to start it to get more practical on it. So we're going to have like team formations to the final project, and we're going to also start pitching our ideas to our classmates to start forming those groups around the ideas that we want to pursue and create a company around that. So this is going to be super amazing. We also had like a business idea workshop from outside, like external ideas. So some other people that also have like business ideas, and if you want to join them, you're happy to go and talk to them and join their business that is still in an initial step, so you can join as a partner as well. But I honestly prefer to go on with an original idea that comes from me, or either from one of my classmates, because we're 70 people in our class. I'm still getting to know everyone better, but it's been amazing so far. So during this week right now, we're going to start pitching the ideas to everyone else in the class and start forming our groups. So I think we'll have to form the group by the end of this week. So that should be interesting and intense, because we're going to have to listen to all of those pitches of ideas and everything and come up with the best group to go with. And you have to match with the person. So it's not just the idea that goes on here. You have to see if the idea is good and if you like the person to work with. And if you have a match of both, you can go forward and be a group and work together. So it's going to be an interesting week, and I hope to give you those feelings and lessons learned from this week later on. And as soon as I get them, I'll let you know right here in this channel. So if you like this sort of content, if you want to hear more about business, just leave a comment down below of what exactly you want to hear from the lessons I'm getting at this master degree, and I'll definitely share here with you guys. So if you want to learn more, just subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me one of these, and I see you on my next video.